I'm reading a few verses of a story called Green Eyes, written by Dominey of America, it seems, and begins as such. Have you ever heard someone use the expression, "my life flashed before my eyes"? People use it so much it's become a cliche, but such a thing really happened to me, although it wasn't my life that I saw. When I was a young man growing up in Chattanooga, Tennessee, I was dating a girl named Melissa. She lived just over the state line in a small town of Lafayette, Georgia. When this incident happened, I'd only been seeing her for a couple of months, so I was still trying to impress her as best I could. So you can imagine my anxiety one Friday night, the night of a big date I'd been planning for days. When my car broke down right after I'd gotten off work, I kicked the tires so hard I almost broke my foot. Well, I frantically located my big brother and coaxed him into letting me borrow his old beat-up truck. Sure, it wasn't a fancy chariot Melissa was expecting me to show up in, but all I cared about was finding 4 wheels that could take me straight to Lafayette via Chickamauga battlefield. Now, if you have never heard of Chickamauga, think of it as Gatesburg of Georgia, but bigger. Chickamauga is actually an Indian word meaning river of death, and it lived up to its name during the Civil War when a bloody battle was fought there. The Yankees were trying to capture Chattanooga, which was a major rail center at the time. The rebels drove them back, but not before nearly 40,000 soldiers died. Of course, the history behind the battlefield wasn't important to me that night. What was important was getting to Melissa's house, and I was already over an hour late, so I knew the quickest way to get there was the 2-lane road that cut straight through the heart of the battlefield.